in the Experion, there's a hot crowd going completely nuts right now. As you can see, especially the Finnish delegation in the background is extremely pumped. They're just standing there, having a lot of fun. Really hyped for MJLN doing ISERC. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. This is a learning experience for everybody.
This should be working, I think.
Oh, so this shows the wrong screen, okay. There we go. Hello, you're on stream, MJLN.
Hello everyone.
Please clap.
Thank you very much. Welcome everyone to the Hackathon Offline 22. Hello Finnish delegation. I'm also a fake Finn myself, spending some time there, so I hope you'll cheer for me, especially Kainalo. I'm looking at you, sir. But I guess we should just start and jump into the run, and I'll explain to you everything later. 3, 2, 1. The game is on. So, welcome to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. This is the most latest expansion of this game, which got released a year ago. And this is the season 2 of our speedruns. Every now and then, and specifically every around 6 months, our community releases a new rule set for the speedruns. And this one is the most competitive and the most marathon friendly. So why not run it at Hackathon? So the goal of this speedrun is to complete the game with 7 characters. There are 2 different goals, 2 different paths that I will need to complete. For every odd numbered character I will need to go to the chest and beat the blue baby. And for every even one I will need to beat the lamb in Darkroom. So you will see how different these paths are. And there are 7 characters. I'm starting with the Tainted Isaac, which mechanic-wise is one of the more annoying characters, because his special ability is that the items on the pedestals, as you can see, are rolling. So instead of getting 1 item, you're getting 2 items. Ooh. Okay, I got hit, but it's alright. So actually the starter for these characters are random. There is a set of pre-selected starters. I think there are like 30 of them or something. And the first one that I got is Sacred Heart. It's actually probably one of the best starters in the game, because it's a damage multiplier 2.8, and specifically considering that Tainted Isaac is probably the worst character in this rule set due to the lowest stats. I think I couldn't have asked for better, but then I got Brimstone in my first Devil Deal, which is just a laser, which kills pretty much everything, considering homing from Sacred Heart and high damage output. So, speaking quickly about the concept of Devil Deals, basically the second upmost counter on my left. It shows you what is the chance of me getting a Devil Deal on this floor. And Devil Deals are just power spikes where I get better items for myself. And Brimstone in this case was probably one of the 2 best items, so wow. This run is already amazing. So I got a quad shot. I get a tier rate down, but I'm getting 4 shots at once. So I will be one-shotting a lot of things now. Another gimmick of Tainted Isaac is that you only can hold a small amount of items. Normally it's 8, but we're starting with an item called Birthright just for the speedrun's sake, so I can hold 12 items. Now I'm currently have 11 slots taken, so at some point I will probably need swapping items out. However, I don't really think I need to, because all the items I have, they're granting me either damage output or speed up. And speed is one of the most important stats in this game. Hence, the whole concept being called speedrun. But I'm still getting deals. Is there anything I would want to take? I would gladly take this. And let's see. I'll take this for the safety. I don't really need to proc Judas Shadow. It's an extra life. However, due to me taking the item called Heartbreak, well, this will be hard to explain. So if you see those 3 broken red hearts to the right of my normal health, these are the special broken hearts. And basically at some point when I drop down to 1 HP, I will stop, they will prevent me from dying. And instead I will be getting more and more broken hearts. So I'm taking a chance to get hit 8 more times or so, or 10 more times. But instead they're taking back from me the ability to fill my HP. So that's another problem to consider, but it's not technically a problem. I guess I'm just not taking any more items, not looking into more chests with items, not going into any devil deals. I'm just running, because for the first character, I mean, I would be happy to get this character in my BB run. So on to the next floor. This is where the split happens between the characters. This is the floor called the Cathedral. Once again, that's not that much to explain because we're currently on a very good pace and unkillable, pretty much. So we'll just run forward, finish the run. Hopefully I figure out what to say more about the run. Probably another thing that you could notice is that if you're looking at the screen and you see the timer, and then you're looking at your Twitch stream and you're seeing the timer, they're probably different. They should be different, especially considering that I saw some frame drops in game here and there. That's because we are having a special in-game timer that is just a frame counter. So, in order to help people with worse PCs. Okay, I got hit, so maybe we'll see the Heartbreak effect soon. I don't really want to, but maybe. And it's probably not the way. And as you can see, I see where the final boss is. That's because in this season, we're replicating a format of racing of this game, which is called Seeded. And an idea of this format is that all the players are in the same conditions, so that not guessing the correct path is not an issue. Everyone is just granted. I'll get hit and then not die. Mapping to see where this is. Character 1 done. Character number 2, Dark Judas with Ipecac. That's suboptimal, but we'll see. So Dark Judas is the better version of character Judas, and I could have become Dark Judas by actually proccing my Judas Shadow last run. It has higher damage multiplier, higher speed slightly, but because we're starting with Ipecac... Oh, I skipped good trinkets, that's unfortunate. But because I'm starting with Ipecac, it doesn't matter, because Ipecac is just flat damage up. So that's irrelevant. Also, we're going to Dark Room, where Ipecac will be annoying, so I guess my best shot is actually going the different way of deals, which would be angel deals, and I'll show you them in a while. However, I skipped a very good trinket for the angel deals, so that's unfortunate. So basically, as I told you, at this floor, B2, there is a power spike called Devil Deal, and the door will open soon as I finish this boss. However, I will not be able to take as many items as I would want to, due to lack of health. So instead I will go to Angel Deals, where I can get items for free. I will need to fight some enemies there, but it should be fine. However, for that I'm skipping my first power spike, and I can be punished for that. Okay, let's actually kill this enemy, because it can be other way. Oh no, don't touch me. Okay, good. But as you can see, somewhere under my health, there is a small gift icon. If you're not getting hit during your run, you can take one Devil Deal item for free. Okay, this is the angel. They actually got it quite fastly. So I need to deal with angels in order to get them to drop key pieces. And then I will roll them into bad items, hopefully. So in the vanilla version of the game, these angels actually can hit each other. So the fight is slightly easy in the vanilla version of the game. In contrary to the speedrunning mode that we're playing here. However, that was considered too powerful by the devs, so instead they do not kill each other, so we have to fight them manually. And for the safety's sake, because Ipecac, as you can see, is pretty explosive, I fought them one by one instead of just fighting them all together. I wish I could take that HP, but unfortunately no. Also, don't worry that I'm clearing the rooms. I know that I don't need to. I can just bomb through with my starting item. I'm just slowly charging my roll. Because in this season, all the characters, they start with in the right bottom corner item called D6. This is another simplification. Its main purpose is to find the starting items. When you're playing in this season, it's less relevant because we have instant starters, but it still helps. This is quite a short floor, I have to say. It's very good. And I also got a bunch of HP ups. I don't really care about damage ups at this point because they will all just be plus ones. Let's see, maybe I can shamelessly farm some HP here. I wouldn't have done it in a run for BB or something. But at this point, I got hit by the creep on the floor. Okay. So let's see, maybe you have HP or another card. These cards are useless. Okay, so... However, I'm not using my D6 to roll the items. The reason for that is because the main idea of my starting item Ipecac is to bomb through the rooms where possible. Like it was barely possible because I needed to clear the obstacles. So I'm not really charging my items. Oh, that's really good. That's tears up for each time I get hit and lose that special bone heart. The bone heart are like the white hearts that you can see. Left upper corner, so I'll just do like this. I'll take the Polaroid because I don't need damage up, I'll take... Okay, I'll take protection, and now I get Brimstone, which... It's not obvious if it's much better than Ipecac, but it still serves the purpose of opening the doors when not hitting enemies. And it's a higher damage output. And I think I'm pretty much maxed out with my tier rate. Let's see. Actually, let's see. Apparently I'm not. No, I think I can go up to 2 tier rate. On the left, like the second stat from the top is my tier rate, which shows how often I can shoot. But yeah, it looks like another run that is fairly safe. Unless I do some trolling. We'll see. What do we have in store here? Nothing useless. All these items don't increase our damage output, so... Let's go to an alternative penultimate floor, which is called Sheol. With an enemy called Satan in here. This enemy has 3 phases. And maybe... Oh no, I will not. There is a possibility to completely skip the 3rd phase. I don't think I will be able to show it to you on this character because I have spiders. Well, you need to complete some calculations to do that. So this is the 2nd stage. The 3rd stage is just stomping legs. Let's jump further. These floors are really nice to me. This is 3-room last floor. in comparison to potential like 14 room floors, I don't know. Thank you to the hackathon organizers for providing me these seats. Also famous last words before, oh my god, that's a damage multiplier. Famous last words before actually getting 5 awful characters in a row, after that. I can actually touch the enemy a little bit. Next character, 14 minutes in. Good, good, good. Tainted Azazel. Okay, character number 3 is Tainted Azazel. The normal version of this character, Azazel, has Brimstone, a shortened version of it. You could have seen Brimstone in the 2 previous runs, so you should be familiar with it. This character has a full range Brimstone, but thinner, so it deals less damage, but it can sneeze on the enemies in order to provide higher damage to them. And the starting item here is a Twisted Pair plus Incubus, so both these familiars grant you plus 0.75% of your damage output if you hit all the enemies. And Sneeze can provide knockback, so that's what happened here. So the only difference between Incubus and Twisted Pair is that Incubus is a single familiar when Twisted Pair is actually a pair of familiars. So in reality it's not really 75% of your damage you can miss. You are very likely to miss with a half of your Twisted Pair familiars. But it's a very strong start, and also where 2 out of 3 pieces conjoined. In this game there are transformations. As soon as you collect usually 3 items of some category, you're getting an upgrade. And in this case it will be triple shot, which is really good because we have a lot of sources of actually providing that set triple shot. And due to getting hit on the first floor, I skipped the first devil deal. Yes, I had HP to potentially take the items there, but it would leave me on low HP if it's something good, and angels are really good on this character as well. So let's just fight this horn quickly. This is a speed up and damage up, really good, HP really good. Let's run further. So speaking of the mapping in this game, as you can see, I can see the boss on the stage and also all the other special rooms. There is no need to know about all of them, but usually, you can figure out where to go by looking also at like this special room, which is called Item Room, where you can get an item, and Shop, which was to our top. However, it's not trustworthy. Even the fact that the floor generation algorithm generates the boss room in the furthest way possible, it's not always the truth. Hopefully I will not have to prove it to you, but if this will happen, I will definitely explain the algorithm slightly to you, and maybe give some greetings to the person who developed it. So, angels again. This time I think I can fight them 2 at the same time. Should be easy, because I have a damage output that actually can damage both of them altogether. And I don't really care about losing HP because I have loads. Okay, I don't have loads anymore. Let's see. This is a slight damage multiplier. This will grant me 2 items when completely charged, and this grants charge for getting hit. So not the perfect outcome of the deal, but I have some good damage. I got some kind of a damage multiplier. Even though I think it's 1.2, so it's not that high. But once again, this character is fairly easy. This being said, it will be funnier to die. And when a couple of characters ago I said that this rule set is the most marathon friendly, I mean that in normal game, if you die permanently. Here, once again, to replicate the racing rule set, the community thought that it's not that nice to actually permanently die in a race. So instead, to punish the player who died, they give them 45 seconds penalty when they can They usually need to do nothing because they're base version of their character without any items. Some people try doing things when they in the ghost form. This is what we call the 45-second period. And dear kids, don't do anything when you're in the ghost form. That's wise advice of the day. Because there's a solid chance you will die again and restart the timer. So I charged my active item, which means I will actually get 2 extra items next deal. However, we do not know what deal it will be. It can be either devil or angel deal. And hopefully I get it now. It's not like I am in desperate need of getting it, but it would just be nice to get one. Getting items is nice. Okay, I only have 1 bomb, so I will only buy 1 angel unless I get another one. No. This is damage up. All these items are bad. This is conjoined though. So now you will see triple shot in action. And let's see if there's anything good here. Not really. This character starts with the card. There are also cards in this game. Too many concepts to explain. This one grants you teleportation to the start room of the floor. So in speedruns, it's usually used to either skip a bad dead end or to go to that room that I entered, which is called Boss Rush. It contains between 2 and 8 items. Basically to grab it and run away. There is HP somewhere in this room, but I guess I cannot access it. However, I think I'm set to complete this run as well. Because I have plenty of HP. Huge amount of HP. And fair amount of damage. I can even come in here and waste some HP. I could have avoided last piece of damage by teleporting to the first room of the floor, but imagine actually slow stratting at a speedrunning marathon. That's no bueno. Oh, another deal. That's cute. So this item that is currently on the pedestal, it's HP up and flight. I don't really care about flight because it's only 1 floor where flight matters, and HP as well. Ooh, I will take none of this. There was an item called Spirit Sword. It's really, really, really strong. Like, really, really strong.
Soul of Apollyon.
But I have a solid feeling that my build is stronger. Under different circumstances, on a different character, yes, 100%, and I would have showed you something, some other techniques, but let's just run. So yeah, the Isaac boss is really melting. On to the last floor of the 3rd character, the items are a lot of tier rate. Well, let's just take big bombs just because they're big bombs. Just so that we can check the secret rooms if they exist in this game. Because skipping rooms is nice. Also, I saved my full card just in case this is also dead end. It would be weird if this was a dead end, but you never know. Once again, floor generation algorithm. Hello. But at least this floor seems to be reasonably long. Like reasonably, not unlike the previous character. But this last floor is easier than the ones that we have to face another character, so it's like what, 6 rooms and then the boss. Well, I guess it should be considered short as well. Item here. I'll fairly useless in our situation. But considering that all like the good starters are slowly going away, it can get really dark now because Tainted Samson Godhead. Okay. Actually quite good. So the idea of the character called Tainted Samson is that upon dealing damage to the enemies, there is a charge bar nearby our character, and as soon as it fills up, I will enter Berserk mode, which is really powerful. You'll see it. And Godhead is the item which was considered really strong in the previous expansions. Now it's just strong. It's still strong. It provides an aura to your shots. Shot speed down. And in the previous expansions it used to scale with your damage. So now it doesn't, so it's a little bit weaker. So this special room is called the library. There are books in there. And upon getting 3 of them, you get a transformation called Bookworm, which grants you 25% to fire a double shot. And this is the Berserk mode. I'm just swinging my bone. Getting a key is really nice. And also, as soon as I kill an enemy, it recharges.
Yeah, I'm Jalen.
Hello.
What up?
Sup.
It's going great.
It's going really great. It goes.
It's a fantastic event.
It is indeed, yeah.
Okay, so to all of those wondering where the stupid donation placeholder things Anonymous went, they're gone for good. We don't get them back. But we have some real donations now. Mostly jokes, but yeah, could read them anyways. Also, good messages. The Omnibar is working. Can we get some claps by Kinda Low who's sitting next to me? Omnibar is working. So if you want to tweet us out, like here, there, see it? Pontos, we out here. You can tweet us out as hack22. And we have some funny donations. For example, Sphere donating $5 saying donations working, question. I don't know, Sphere. Are they working? I don't know. Prasko saying test, so thanks, Prasko. And Kadaref wishing you good luck, sir.
Thank you very much for your donations. I hope they're actually working. I think we could get a little more proofs of them working, but we'll see. So, on the previous floor I skipped the Devil deal, but I skipped it in terms of just not taking any items. That does not guarantee you getting an Angel deal like this one, but I actually got it. 1 to 3 chance actually procced, which is amazing. But I got no items from that, which is sad. So it's still a slightly underpowered run, but we will accelerate. We definitely will accelerate. There was another mechanic I really wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah. As you can see after the second floor, I'm sometimes entering a mysterious blue door to enter different routes. This is a different route that was implemented in the latest DLC that I'm playing. And we speedrunners, we are usually entering it either after the first floor or the second floor, just because it's generally shorter than the same numbered floor, but in a different route. I actually want this tinted rock to get HP, cool, and then dodge all of these. So I'm a healthy boy. I have Holy Mantle to protect me from 1 hit per room. So I am very much back defensively. Offensively, we'll see. My active item deals damage to enemies inside the room, and it's usually enough to clear the whole room. But it's usually just a good idea to use it on a room with a lot of enemies, which will take a lot of time to clear. Also, I have 15 bombs, 15 coins, so I can enter this shop and see what's in store for me. Actually, yes. Instead of damage deal, I'll take Sharp Key. It grants you 5 keys, and you can walk through the doors using a key, just by throwing this key at the door. And if you're asking yourself, why is it good in your opinion? Well, it can open the doors in the last floor, on the last floor. And that's not usually the case, you cannot bomb through the doors on the last floor. So yeah, that's unfortunate, I'm giving up my damage source, but I also have a lot of bombs to just bomb through the rooms, so should be fine. Killing this large poop. I will actually take the Spear of Destiny because it deals damage in front of you with this spear, and it scales with your damage. Not sure if that was the right move, but yeah, these all are not damage ups at all. Also, I think it's this way. Should be this way. And because I have Holy Mantle, I can bomb out like this. Just not waiting yet that the bomb slightly push me through. Empty rooms. I like that. Oh. It's time to show you disgusting mechanics of speedrunning community. So I think we're not like really showing this thing. But let my Berserk end and I'll show you. I'll show it to you once. So as you can see, chocolate milk is an item where you charge. But if I enable auto fire, which is actually allowed, believe me or not, I just fire instantly. And considering that it's his godhead, the aura becomes this main source of the damage. Okay, now it's auto fire time overall. Enjoy. So, we've never shown this on speedrun marathons, but I won't be using that. So this being said, no, I will stop using this. I'm just like one time showing you what is it like. It is allowed, and not using it is a huge disadvantage. But from now on I will just stick to using my sword normally. But just if you enter a random speedrunning Isaac stream later in the future and you don't understand what's going on, also I hope the clicky blue switches are not heard on stream, because I will be clicking a lot. Yeah, so, and I also need to switch between mashing when in normal mode and just clicking when in Berserk mode. Okay. Okay. Now we're talking. Now that's a lot of damage. So I'm not a meshing master, because auto-clicking low. Oh, I'll actually save the bombs. Let's see if I can pull off some cool threads on the Satan fight during this character. I highly doubt though, because I have some damage outputs that I sometimes am unable to control. Let's jump. And I would like to get one more bomb, please, game. Are you giving bombs? No, you're giving keys. Which is technically good, because I will be using them to skip the rooms. Okay, here it is. Also, I hope that the mechanic is not bugged. So yeah, 20 damage. Berserker 14 damage. Spirit Sword are very powerful. Okay, it dealt damage to it. That's unfortunate. So in order to skip the third phase of the fight, you need to place 6 bombs under the second phase, and that's it. No other damage outputs. And that just equals amount of health the second phase has. And for some reason the game just thinks that, okay, it's dead. The third phase as well. And I'm just, please don't home. Run through the rooms, I can even miss sometimes because I have a lot of keys. Clearing nothing. Life is good. Dashing time, charging time. On to the character number 5. Kane, it's probably the most simple character out of them all. It's just base game character, nothing unique, just some fine stats. And the starting item is Polyphemus. It's tears down but a large damage up. So the problem with Polyphemus is that A, you need to go devil deals, so you need to care about the HP, and B, if you're not getting any stats ups, then it can be nasty. And going Angels is not the best idea. Hangman. Okay, all of these cards are useless. That's unfortunate. And now I actually need to concentrate because getting hit here, which will mean A, automatically losing my gift for the devil deal, and B, losing the devil deal itself. And I don't really want that. Be kind to me, game, please. Also known as Mr. Runner, avoid trolling too much. And this is not the way, okay. But anyways, I want to go into the item room. So these red fires, why I'm clearing them, they shoot at you. They shoot at you once for each time you enter the room, so it's fine. But still, for the sake of not getting hit by accident, I'm clearing them. The item that I got is tier delay down. So it's technically a tiers up, but I can go through the tier cap. Like this stat is capped in this game.
Range up.
But also it can apply Fear Shot like here. It's not the best mechanic in the game because it just turns enemies away from you and they can move very much unpredictably. Okay, what do we have? This is a good item. This is a good item. And I'm not going alternative route, no. So I got an extra life, which I'll proc actually here. Because I got plenty of HP here. So now I'm on a high multiplier. And I got a Sacrificial Dagger. This is an orbital, which used to be very good and considered a starting item previously. But now it deals less damage per tick, it moves faster, so it's slightly more useless. But I'll still be using it from time to time, because it's nice. Little Gertie is just a familiar that is fairly useless. You need to charge it and it will deal a little bit of damage to the enemies. I got hit, which is annoying because I'm now locked into the devil deals. So as soon as you take a devil deal item, you're locked in to get the devil deals, unless you're getting an item that lets you switch. But as all the items cost 3 HP, that's the disadvantage of the Dark Judas that I'm playing now again. And if there are people in chat asking, wait, but you're now playing as a different character, the speedrun counts as the one that you started, so transformations are okay. But that's a common question. Another common question that you could probably hear, I don't know, during the previous runs at other marathons, even on other streams, that, well, it's not like really Isaac. And it is indeed a speedrunners mode. It's slightly simplified. The whole idea is to remove cutscenes, transitions, to make the game faster, but also speeding up the game, but ability to like reroll items in the beginning, hence granting the D6 in the beginning. That does indeed simplify the game, but it is what it is. It's more fun to play the game, and in my opinion, the vanilla game nowadays is very, very annoying to speedrun. So the current situation is that I'm still unable to get any items from Devil Deals because HP issues. Not enough HP issues. Okay. Okay, these items grant HP back. So if I knew that, I wouldn't have taken the HP up that the boss granted me. But it's alright. The situation is still the same. I still have 3 HP, now 4. The strength card, it grants you a damage buff and HP up per 1 room. It can be used to also take the items from Devil Deal, also known as stealing them. But yeah, HP is an issue here, but luckily it's character number 5, so we're going to an easier goal, so... Also, we'll probably take Polaroid here, so... Another mechanic that should be considered. So after beating the next floor's boss, Mom's Food, there is a choice of getting either Polaroid or the negative, like there were 2 items. And the original game, they usually mean that you need to go to the path corresponding to that item. However, once again, we, common speedrunners, in the speedrunning rule sets, it's not mandatory. We can take both of them, and one of them grants HP up and deals damage in the room if you don't have red HP, if you get hit. And the second one grants you a temporary shield if you get hit and you don't have red HP. So in this case, I don't think I need that much of that +1 damage. But getting protection just to use my dagger, it will be nice. The biggest problem that I can see... Okay, you see I'm just failing dagger a lot because of lack of practice with it. The problem is that I don't have any bombs, so I cannot skip the rooms. Like room like this, normally I would have just skipped it because it's very long to clear. Okay. All I'm getting is this spawns bombs if you get hit. I don't want that. I want HP. So this item is called Birthright, and this character, if I'm not mistaken, upon using your active item, you're getting a temporary damage boost according to how many charges are there, how many charges are needed to charge your item completely. But I don't have any active items, so what's the point? However, this split is already quite slow. I'm taking the shield and okay. So in the Devil Deal, sometimes there are no items. There is just this sir called Krampus, and he drops one of the 2 items. Both of them are worth rolling in 95% of occasions. But this was one of them. So let's see, my damage is high but low because of low tier rate. I'm really hoping to either get one more good item, which I highly doubt will happen. I want a bombs, I heard the chest dropping. Thank you, finally. Or I want a good floors. Usually, when speedrunning this game, neither happens. So. Hey, this boss is nice. Let's actually try to dagger him a little bit. I succeeded. And another deal, and the items are bad. These are 9 lives, but it will leave me on 1 HP. So no. I'd rather... It will still lead me to probably dying for 45 seconds. So I'd rather not get hit 5 more times than stand on 1 HP. This is the room that's worth skipping with a bomb. It's just long and the enemies start running away from you at some point. I don't need any more keys because my initial character started with a trinket that allows you to open all the chests for free. So, thanks game for giving me all these keys. Useless as usual. Another deal. Okay. Useless, useless, useless. Plan C, but probably useless as well. That red tablet item that you could have seen is Plan C. It instantly deals a billion. A billion is an approximation. A lot of damage to all the enemies in the room. So it can safely kill any one-phased boss. But then, after using it, you die in 2 seconds. And I think it's, unless you have revival, it's a permanent death. It's not granting you 45 seconds. Okay, I will bomb out because I can. And while doing that, I'll get hit a couple of times because imagine not getting hit. I will use my strength card here to get the damage boost because, like, these two ending bosses, this one and the next door's one, they're pretty similar, but the difference is that this one flies away, so I need to deal damage to it faster, like this. So because of the damage boost, actually, kill it quickly. Okay, let's take Skipper Stone. All these items are all bad. Skipper Stone is just skips. Like that. Let's hope that this is a secret room here. I would really love it. Yes. Yes. Okay, so experience of playing this game for a while. It makes you understand that floor generation also depends on the secret rooms, like this one, that you can bomb through. It actually saved me from getting into a large dead end, because that was not the way. The correct way was initially through the large 2x2 room on the left from the starting one. So, yeah, good. This dead end actually helped me. So let's get hit a couple of times. That's why I get temporary protection, so I can burst the boss like this. Character number 6. Okay, forgotten. This is probably one of my most favorite characters in the game. Instead of these, it's shooting a bone, and you can swing. You can just hit it like this, or it's better to swing it. You need to like get the swinging. And the starting item is actually one of the best starting items for the character. I'm actually amazed. It's Proptosis. It's a lot of damage on short range, so it's a damage multiplier. But in this case, it's just a bone of destruction. Let's see what's here. Ooh, Guppy's tail. So these red chests that they can contain items, or hearts, or spiders. And the item is Guppy's tail. It's a part of Guppy transformation, and it's, I would say, quite useless in speedruns. It just increases the spawn rate of chests as pickups. Okay. So in the alternative route, which I just selected, the usual rule of thumb is that it's never through the biggest option. It's never through the biggest adjacent to the start room. In this case, that actually was against the rules, so unlucky. 100% chance of spreading misinformation. Can I hit you, please? Like, I don't want this one explodes. That's why I'm avoiding damaging it from distance. So yeah, as you can see, the bosses are melting. These flies are extremely annoying. Damage up, range up, and I didn't get red HP. That's sad. Emperor, please give me red HP before it touches me. Okay. So the Emperor card, the Emperor question mark card, specifically. So in the latest DLC, the new cards were added. They are the reverse cards, or they have the question marks at the end. And this specific card, it teleports you to the boss of the floor after the next floor, and then teleports you back. However, when you reach one of the two last floors, it just teleports you randomly, so it just acts as a teleport. So I will save this as a teleport for the last floor. And yeah, and the idea of those reverse cards is to, in one way or another, replicate the usual cards. Like, for example, the Emperor is the best speedrunning card, it just teleports you to the boss, so it's usually used to just save until the last floor. Getting all these angel deals. Okay. This is tears up and blue HP up. I don't really care about it, I think. I can get better. Also, I'm on my way to losing my bone hearts. Okay, so now even if I get hit, I'm guaranteed to get deals, and all of them will be angel deals. Is it good? I don't know. It might actually not be good. So there's a solid chance I will not fight the angels. Like, for example, on this slot, well, I will get a roll up, but I think I might skip this one. Just because I think my build is fairly complete. And fighting takes some time, so yeah, let's just run and let's fight the angels on the next floor. The one thing that I haven't been using for a while to run is that if you skip to your soul, the soul moves slightly faster, so you can leave the rooms faster as well. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like using this strat. Also, it's not completely proven that it's correct information, but it just feels so. Yeah, I will not fight the angels again. This is a 2x damage multiplier. As soon as your HP is filled and you didn't get hit in the room, like I did right now, luckily I got a HP drop immediately. So yeah, technically on this character I will always have the crown activated, which I might... No, I will not do that. I got hit. Okay. HP, anything good here? Let's take it. Find a more tier 8. Fighting takes some time. This is... Okay, no, it's actually an easy room. I didn't know what kind of enemies there were. I wanted to bomb out. However, I still wanna use the 6 bomb streak. And hope that it's still working. Okay, now here I bomb out. These are the most annoying eggies, like these jumping dudes. They split into 12 smaller yellow ones, and they're very annoying. So let's see, I can hug the boss and just hit it with the auto lasers. Okay, and I'll take the spare because it's also huge damage output. Okay, I have 5 bombs now. An extra bomb, please. Also, I'm really happy that the empty heart item it grants me red HP here and there. Okay, actually don't need to clear this room. The self-destruction will happen. Please, bomb. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can pull this off. spoiler, I doubt, but we'll see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Okay. Good job. I was dodging that source of damage for a long time. And I successfully failed it. So failing is a part of learning experience. But just trust me. Trust me, it will skip the third phase if you just damage you with 6 bombs. Trust me, I'm pro. Okay, on to the last character, which should be Eve with Cricket's head. So let's just quickly use this and take Guppy's head and run. So the idea of Eve as a character is that as soon as you have less than 1 red HP, then you get your passive item activated, which is called the Whore of Babylon, and it grants you a damage boost. And the base version of this character is very, very low on damage. So now my goal is to not get HP ups like this. They can fall right onto your head, and that will be really annoying. And the starting item actually, like usually, is the Razor, and it allows you to just remove some of your red HP. No longer. I'm sticking to my Guppy's head because it spawn splice that deal 4x time my damage. That's a lot of damage. I love damage. Damage good. Getting red HP bad. So let's see. So I'm not taking this HP up yet. I will take this, and I will take this, just to protect myself. Why am I getting this knife? Oh, because I have a trinket. I didn't notice the trinket that I got from the box on the first floor. It grants you a random item which has the word mothers in its name. And Mom's knife is one of them, and it's the most powerful item in the game. I'm not taking this, I think. Those were the bomb item. I could skip through the rooms, but don't really wanna play with it. Let's see what's in store here. Ace of Cups. I could have taken the strength card just to potentially take an extra item from here, but and the item that I have on my hands, or the card I mean, it's not actually a card, it's a rune. Welcome to another item of this game. It allows you to spawn a trapdoor to skip a floor, so I will use it at some point. It's better than a teleport, technically. But let's see, my build is actually quite bad right now. As in, I didn't get any damage ups. I got piercing, which is really good. I got those small ghosts, which also really good for dealing damage, but they only appear as soon as you kill some enemy in the room. But no damage ups by itself. Okay, another deal. What's going on? Oh, hello. I'm so happy I didn't take the bombs item. I'm so happy. Because that would have been really annoying. Very low range and I would bomb myself all the time. Okay, so... Bomb's knife. You swing the knife, you win the game. That's the rule. Let's just run. I don't have any bombs, so I'll have to clear those rooms, and some of the rooms are annoying with the knife. But probably they will, if they will come up, they will come up on the last floor. I can take this as an HP up, just so I can take more devil deals in the future. But now I cannot take any more HP ups, but there's like only one good HP up that's left in the game, I think. And I don't really care about it because it's stat called Magic Mushroom. It provides you HP up, also most of the stats up, and damage multiplier. But because my starting item is actually a weakened version of it, they basically one overrides another. Don't get multiply over multiply. And the item that I just got in the item room is Demand. It's full mapping, so no dead ends for me anymore. All the skips are there for me. Here are the splitting enemies. I'll show you. They are fairly annoying, especially if you don't have build that pierces the enemies. Damage up. Sure, flight. This is flight. And also protection every 30 seconds or so. So that's on this floor is annoyingly long. Like this is what we would call a normal floor. The card that I just picked up, the Justice card, it spawns a random amount of yellow chests. So I will use it in the end, just to get more chests where I could get more items. And I ran out of bombs again. Okay, I needed to kill this enemy before using my black heart. Another teal. Let's take this. I think I'm fairly safe, and if not, then you will see how the death in this game looks like. But it's once again that item that grants you 0.0375x damage and replicates your tears, so it's a big damage boost. This trinket actually boosts the familiars, but it boosts their tier rate, and tier rate on the knife is not a useful stat. More HP, good. I wish I could skip to the secret room, but I only have one bomb and I need two. I'll just quickly get hit only once. This is a shot roll, let's roll. Let's roll. Let's take this just for the memes. So the run is like actually ending. It's like actually ending. Imagine going overestimate by 14 minutes. That's it, that's time.
You didn't go overestimate, so it's all good. Perfectly on time. 102, so...
Did I say over the estimate? I meant under.
Yeah, you went underestimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said overestimate.
I said overestimate.
That's why I was confused.
10 AM English skills.
Yeah. Yeah, just to finish it off, we have a very nice donation by Tom, which makes us land on $69. It's a $49 donation saying nice. So thanks, Tom. He's actually fixing stuff here on the restreaming PC remotely. So thank you very much, Tom.
Thank you very much, Tom.
And thank you very much, MJLN.
Thank you very much for this amazing marathon. The crowd goes wild.
The crowd is insane.
Yeah.
The crowd goes nuts.
Finnish delegation goes insane, kind of jumping in the background.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the developers of this beautiful mod, to the community, etc., etc. Stay tuned. This will be an amazing event with a lot of good runs. And GeoGuessr. Harvard. Bad run. But a lot of high quality entertainment during this whole weekend. Stay tuned.